Don't worry, your eyes do not deceive you. It's your boy Tactics, and I'm back. Well, sort of. So it's been about a year since I posted anything on this channel, and quite a few of you have been asking me where I've been, what happened to me, when are the videos coming out. So I kind of wanted to do a video to address some of those questions. And for those who thought I died, like I have Instagram, guys. I've been pretty active on there for the last couple months. Like, I'm not dying, as far as I know, knock on wood. When I first started making YouTube videos, I was pretty terrible at it. I mean, one may argue that I'm still terrible at it, but you know, over time, I eventually got better and I slowly started to develop my own voice. And not only did I find my voice, but I actually found a community of people who actually gave a shit about what I had to say. And you know, for those who know me personally, I like to joke around. I like to have fun. I like to be goofy, you know, and just make people laugh. But I'm also painfully shy, and whenever I meet somebody for the first time, they unfortunately never get to meet that other side of me. My ego would always get in the way out of fear of being ridiculed. And this made me very awkward and uncomfortable in social settings, and I just chose to retreat and isolate myself from the world. And YouTube was really a great outlet for me to get out of that mindset and truly be myself. And then the internet became fucking crazy, and everything became about validation and like popularity. I mean, your social media status had to be on point or else nobody would give you the time of day. Prime example. I remember a couple of years ago, a buddy of mine was hosting this event and asked me to be one of the highlighted guests for his panel chat. He's like, oh man, you just gotta be there, man. There's gonna be so many people there. The event's gonna be dope. And guess what? Peter Jackson's gonna be performing at this thing. I was like, oh shit, yo, for real? I just watched King Kong the other night. No, man, Peter Jackson, the rapper. And I was like, wait, there's a rap version of Peter Jackson? Anyway, I reluctantly agree to be a guest. I get to the event and I meet Peter Jackson, the rapper, and his manager, Farley Flex. For those of you who don't know who Farley Flex is, he was a judge on Canadian Idol when Canadian Idol was around. That's really all I know him for. So I'm sure he does other stuff. I'm sitting down next to Farley Flex and he turns to me and he goes, so Wayne tells me that you're somewhat of a YouTube star. I wouldn't say all that, but you know, I do all right. What kind of videos do you do? Oh, you know, I make comedy videos, parodies, you know, stuff like that. Alright, that's dope. That's dope. Listen, I'm working on a web series and I'm looking for some black actors who can actually do comedy as well. So why don't you take down my number and we'll connect later. Like I said, I don't know much about this guy, but he seems to be a pretty big deal and I get all flustered. Oh my god, yes, shit, let me just get my phone out. What is my password? So while we're trying to make the number exchange, Peter fucking Jackson interjects and asks, so how many subscribers do you got? Me? Yeah, I got about 15,000 subscribers. Oh wow, 50,000? Oh, no, not 50, 15, 1-5. And then I'll never forget it. Farley looked at me as if I had farted while he was eating cereal. And then all I got was straight body language. It was like he purposely dislocated his shoulder just so he was like, no, I don't even want fucking elbow room with this motherfucker right now. People don't give a shit how much money you have in the bank anymore. How many followers do you have? He's got 50,000 subscribers. He's going places. Yeah, I want to be just like him. And I'm not gonna lie, I got caught up in that bullshit and I spent the next year and a half trying to get my numbers up after that situation. And then, you know, over time I started comparing myself to other people and trying to replicate what everyone else was doing. And people were comparing me to other channels and telling me to do it more like them. Then it got to the point where I felt like my voice no longer mattered. No one really cared about what I had to say unless I had a certain amount of subscribers. I slowly started to lose my identity. And then over time, I lost my passion for making videos altogether. And then I decided I was no longer going to do it. So I spent the next year just focusing on being a health coach and starting up my own business. And as silly as this might sound, I got really depressed because I thought to myself, man, I'm probably never going to make another video again. And then I randomly started messing around on Snapchat one day. And it reignited that fire that I thought was completely burnt out. Because with Snapchat, there is no like button. I don't even know how many followers I have on it. And to be honest, I don't really care. What I enjoyed doing on Snapchat was just telling stories. Of course, I added my own creative element to it. I made it funny and entertaining. But I went in with absolutely no expectations. That was the whole reason why I started making YouTube videos in the first place. I just wanted to entertain and to be heard. And as you can see, I'm a lot happier now. You know I had to do another Batman reference. Come on, like It's all over my wall, man. Damn. But that was a nice one though, right? Right, Batman? Anyway, through my 1-year hiatus, I learned 2 very valuable lessons. I realized that if you're trying to get through life busting your ass to become someone you're not, become an actor so you can at least get paid for it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. And the second thing I learned is, don't do things with an expectation attached. For example, I've been trying to make this video for the last 2 months and kept dragging my feet because I had this expectation that, you know, my comeback video had to be funny and, you know, it had to be super entertaining and flashy. But now I really don't care. I just want to have fun again on here and tell a great story. Tell several great stories. And whoever wants to listen, yo, this is me, man. Sometimes I'm gonna be goofy, sometimes I'm gonna be serious, sometimes I'm gonna be informative. Sometimes, you never know. Don't expect anything. Just, you know, I'm just going with the flow here and seeing what happens. With all that being said, the question is this video going to be the first of many? Are we going to see more videos in the future? Does this mean that I'm back on YouTube? Well, I don't know. I guess you'll just have to find out.
I'm popping bottles, popping bottles. Water in a lime and pass it my way. Who's the designated driver? I'm the designated driver. I'm the designated driver. Who's the designated driver? I'm the designated driver. I'm the designated driver.